Hayes here. I'd like to weigh in on the climate debate. Why not? Everybody's doing it. It is no longer a question of if, it's just a matter of when we're going to destroy this planet. We have the chance to slow it down or accelerate it like we've been doing. If you don't understand this, then I think some of it's ignorance, some of it's stubbornness, some of it's just not being aware of what's going on, and a lot of it's just sometimes political allegiance, right? But the world doesn't care what we all think. The environment is being devastated, and it's not going to sustain life as we know it for a whole lot longer if we don't make some serious changes. The economic argument drives me crazy. People are going to lose money. Yes, they are going to lose money. They can take some of the billions of dollars they've made over sucking us dry while they destroyed the planet over the past 50 years and retool and re-educate their employees and have sustainable energy companies. They're still going to need oil. They're not going to stop making plastic bottles. They're not going to stop making asphalt for roads. They're not going to stop making plastic on cars, rubber gloves for surgeries, saran wrap for your food, and the list goes on and on and on and on. They're not going to go out of business. They're going to need to diversify and change over to a sustainable product, because we're going to kill off the human race if we don't. It's not that hard of a decision. Worst case scenario, if we're wrong and climate change is a hoax, is companies lose some money and the stock market takes a dip, and then we bounce back up like we always do. Worst case scenario, if we're right, is we're destroying most of the life on this planet. So, what do? The biggest single impact you can make as an individual is to stop eating meat and dairy. Not for the animal's sake, and not for your health's sake. I can give a about your health if you don't care about your health. It's the number one contributing factor to climate change and to carbon emissions in the world is animal agriculture. Everything from clearing the land so they can graze, to the water that it takes to take care of them, to the food that it takes to raise them, to the transportation that it takes to move it around, to the methane that is created, to the pollution that it causes to the rivers and the lakes and the land around the factory farms. It is unarguably the single biggest impact that you as an individual can make, that you have complete control over, that you can do 100% of the time. It's the only thing you can do that you have complete control over to help the environment, and it's the most effective thing you can do. 15% of all greenhouse gases come from the animal agriculture sector, and only 13 to 14% come from transportation and emissions from vehicles, planes, trains, automobiles, everything combined. If you're an environmentalist, you should not eat meat and dairy. I don't care what you call yourself. You don't have to label yourself anything other than an environmentalist. You can fact check all that. Vegan Hayes, out. Peace begins on your plate.